Okay, so hopefully you guys can all hear me well, but first of all, just want to thank you guys for popping on tonight and taking a moment just to, learn a little bit more about what it is that we do as coaches. I think that by the end of this little webinar, which I'm hoping will be about 30 minutes or so, I think that you will get a really good idea if this is something that you are interested in doing. I think you'll get a lot of questions answered. And if you have more questions, then we can do a little Q&A at the end of it. But myself and a couple other ladies are just going to be sharing a little bit about our story and how we got started as coaches. And then I've got a video that I'm going to play for you, which will just go, dive a little bit deeper into the actual nitty-gritty details. So my name is Megan, and I have been a coach for about 5.5 years, coming up to 6 years. And I always say that I sort of accidentally fell into coaching because this was not something that I ever imagined myself doing. I am a registered nurse, have a great career, absolutely love nursing. However, it was when I was pregnant with my fourth baby that there was something just inside of me that was like, oh gosh, like really, is this kind of like what my life is going to be like? I was going to be going on mat leave, and the thought of going back to work full time as a registered nurse after I had that fourth baby just didn't sit well with me. I wanted four kids more than I really wanted anything in life, and here I was, I had everything I wanted, but the idea of going to work and leaving them for more time than I would actually be at home with them just didn't sit well with them. Um, I knew that I would be working obviously long hours, shift work, weekends, nights, holidays, and I would be leaving these four little humans that I so badly wanted to be with. It did not make any sense to me. However, we were sort of living paycheck to paycheck. We were doing fine financially, but I was at the top of the pay scale. And the only way that I was going to start earning more money was to start working more shifts, overtime, more weekends, more nights, more holidays. That was really sort of like the road that I was facing was, if I want to actually do the things that I want to do in life and have the things that I want and create the future that I want, my only option right now is to work more hours as a nurse. It just did not make sense to me at all. I was familiar with Beachbody. I was loving Shakeology more than life itself because it truly gave me life. It just was like the pathway to living this healthier lifestyle because it was giving my body everything it needed. And finally, I felt energized as a mom. I started to, not have as many cravings. I was, instead of reaching for the goldfish in the pantry, I was having my shake every day. And that was leading me sort of towards a healthier lifestyle of looking at my nutrition. I was beginning to work out. So there was Beachbody just sort of sitting right in front of me. And I loved how I felt with Beachbody. I loved what the products and programs were doing for me. And I just kept thinking to myself, like, why isn't everybody doing this? And I started to see other people that I knew began having success with coaching and start to change their life and start to just like be celebrated and earning trips and really cool swag. And I thought, like, maybe I could actually do this. So while I was on that mat leave, I just decided to go all in, and I began to work this business as a business. And of course, it takes time. I've been here for 5.5 years. It takes a lot of time. So hopefully you're not looking for you know, um, a get rich quick sort of thing. Someone's saying they can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? I hope to God you can hear me this whole time. Okay, perfect. So hopefully you're not looking for this like quick get rich quick thing, because that is not going to happen. Sure, you can start to earn an income right away, But the other perks of coaching are going to be what you're going to see right away: the community, the accountability, the friendships, the fact that you are required to work on yourself first is one of the best benefits of this business. In order to be successful at coaching, in order to inspire other people, you have to be proof that what we have in front of us actually works. So, reading personal development, working out, cleaning up your nutrition, it does not mean you have to be perfect at all, but you have the best accountability in order to become your best self. So, lots of people join this business for different reasons. A lot of people join us because they do want that extra accountability. And there's something pretty powerful to being a coach and, just being surrounded by this community, that it does give you some pretty awesome accountability. I knew without a shadow of a doubt that I would not stick to this lifestyle if I were not a coach. I just knew I wouldn't. I needed to sort of have that like coach term in my back pocket. And when I show up on social media and when I'm helping other people, it's actually keeping me so accountable, which is what I needed. And I think which is what like a lot of people need.
You want to go to bed right
Gonna mute. Okay. Some people join because they want to pay it forward. They have started to feel so good in their own journey that they just naturally want to share this opportunity with others. And that was me. I really just felt so passionate about sharing this with other women and helping them to begin to feel as good as I had begun to feel. Some people want to come into this business because they are interested in making a little bit of extra money. Maybe it is to cover the cost of their own product that they're using. Maybe it's to cover the cost of their grocery bill for the month, or their kids' sporting events. And then there's other people who come into this business and they're serious. They've got like guns a-blazing. They are ready to make this their full-time income. I can guarantee you, whatever your reason for coming into this business is, we can help you do that. If you are willing to show up, if you're willing to put in the hard work, if you're willing to work on yourself, I can guarantee you, you will see success in this business. So that's sort of what I discovered over the past 5.5 years. For me, it really just started as a way to be accountable to myself. I fell in love with the community. I fell in love with all of the perks that this business has, the traveling opportunities. As a mom with 4 young kids and a husband who doesn't like to travel, there wasn't a chance that I was going to be going on any vacations anytime soon. And the amount of traveling that I have done with Beachbody, just I am forever, forever grateful for it. The swag that we receive and the prizes that we receive on a monthly basis are just so fun. Plus, just being part of this community and having these friendships and this core group of like-minded women, it's really just something that I had never experienced prior to being a coach. I don't know about you guys, but I felt lonely. Like before I started coaching, I actually felt pretty lonely, which seems crazy when you think of being surrounded by a bunch of little people. Like, how does one actually feel lonely? But I did. I felt very isolated. I felt alone and just kind of almost like sad at times. And I was extremely irritable with my husband, who seemed to be able to just have all these hobbies and things outside of the home, and he could leave when he needed to. And I was so resentful of that because I was at home or I was at work, and it seemed like I had nothing else. I had my mom hat and I had my nurse hat, and that was about it. So coaching just really opened my eyes up to the possibility that my life could be. And in 5.5 years, my life looks completely different because of Beachbody. Yes, I still work as a registered nurse, but I am now able to pick when and how often I get to work. So I went from working full time to now just working, 3 to 4 shifts a month. And I absolutely love being a nurse because I'm not burnt out and I'm not irritable or resentful of the fact that I have to work full time. I do it because I genuinely want to be able to do it. The amount of freedom that we have in our life because I'm at home with the kids, and also just the financial changes that we've had in our family is just something that I am just so grateful for. And the amazing thing about Beachbody is that there is no cap on your income. You can literally earn whatever it is that you want to earn in this business. The sky is the limit as long as you are willing to show up, do the work, put in the time, and work on yourself. So that's kind of my story in a bit of a nutshell. If you do have any other questions, just ask me away in the chat box. But I am going to pass it off now to Karen, and she is going to share just a little bit about her journey.
Thanks, Megan. So yes, my name is Karen. I have been coaching for about a year and a half. I've been very forward. If you have ever followed my story of, I started this for the extra income, hands down. That's why I jumped in. What has come since I've started is unlike anything I was ever expecting. More things have been brought to me in a sense of, we talk a lot about personal development when you join, and I've become a better spouse. I've become more intentional with my time. I put myself as a priority, which if you're, well, female, pretty much, it seems like we never make ourselves a priority. And let me tell you, we have to. It makes such a difference. I'm more present with my very young girls, and I'm dreaming for a better future than I ever allowed myself to dream before. So I am a full-time, I'm a medical secretary at a local hospital. And a little fun fact is they're changing the requirements for my job. So the physician that I work for, when he retires, in order for me to work for another physician, I have to go back to school. The schooling that I already have no longer qualifies. I'm not going back to school to do a job that I already do. So I am building up my business to know that when my physician that I work for retires, I have options. If I don't want to go to back to school or look for another job, I'm not going to have to. That's my plan. That's my push. And that's what I'm striving for. I want to be home with my girls. There will be both in school soon. And I don't want the before and after care. And because of this, I know that I'm going to strive and work to be able to have that freedom. The community, like Megan had touched on, I have unfortunately in the past had, we'll say, catty, unfriendly friends that haven't always been the best of the positive influencers in my life. Everybody that I have come across in this business has been helpful, has been empowering, has helped me further along in my business, and has helped me push in my personal life as well. The community really is unlike anything I've ever been a part of before. And I am very thankful for my friends that I now have because of me just wanting that little extra income that has changed almost every aspect of my life. I am going to touch a little bit on the workouts. I was for years a gym rat. That's how I got my perfect weight before I had kids. And with 2 children, postpartum, depression, I really struggled after my second one. Because of this, I now push myself at home. Gym, I don't have time for a gym. I don't know about you guys, but traveling back and forth to work, trying to get a gym, having kids, and they're in school and daycare and life. I love that I can just get up, slam down and energize, and I legitimately just go downstairs and I start pushing myself. And I have seen such remarkable results from something that I would have balked at 5 years ago. It's amazing. So Yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm totally rambling on all the things, but I can't say enough about everything about this coaching opportunity, what it has brought for me, my family, physically, mentally, financially.
Thank you, Karen. I think that's so interesting what you said about your job, because I actually didn't know that. But it just kind of like puts into perspective that, you know, we actually, none of us know what's going to happen with our current jobs and employment situations. Like the world is changing so quickly that we really have so many things that are out of our control. So this is something that, you know, it's so nice to just have in your back pocket. You know, even if it's just somebody needs it for the accountability right now, they don't know what will happen 6 months from now, a year from now. Yeah. So thank you for sharing. I'm going to pass it off to Michelle now, and she can share a little bit about her story.
Hey everybody, I'm Michelle McMahon and I'm a newer coach. I was a coach before I found Megan, and I was a coach for it was about 3 years. It was definitely a different community. I had lots of changes within that time frame, and then I found Megan through Instagram, and I had followed her for a bit, and then in January, I reached out to her, and it just, I had stopped coaching in the fall of 2018, and it was just about a year that I hadn't been coaching, and I just felt like something was missing. My health and fitness kind of, even though I was still, I was following Beachbody on Demand, I was still working out. But I wasn't as committed to my own health and fitness as I was prior as a coach. And just something just seemed like it was lacking in, like, not just on my health and fitness. It just felt like I was lacking a sense of community, and just that extra accountability, and just having that motivation, and just kind of everybody just kind of being in that same mindset. So yeah, I returned to coaching at the end of February, and I just feel this community has just brought me success that I never had before, like in my coaching business, in my own health and fitness. Just being a part of this community has given me permission to kind of focus on my whole self, not just health, and my fitness journey, like my overall health. I work full time. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. But just kind of being a coach has just given me that permission to kind of focus on me. So I come first, not, yes, I love my son, I love my husband, but I need to focus on me to show up the best I can for them. So that's just kind of what coaching has done for myself. Yeah, like I said, I've had so much success that I didn't have before. Right now, I'm just finishing up. I'm a success starter, so I'm just finishing 9-week Control Freak, which is Autumn Calabrese' new program. So, and I haven't focused on myself as much as I have right now. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. So that's just kind of my journey. Yeah, I don't know.
Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate you sharing that. Okay, I am going to share a quick little video for you guys, and I'm going to share my screen. And
We are so excited that you want to check out what a Beachbody coach is
Oh,
and
boy.
how you can join our team. Our team is full of a whole lot of heart and a whole lot of hustle. And although we come from all different kinds of backgrounds, we have the common goal of making the world a healthier and happier place. In fact, our mission is to help others achieve their goals and lead lives.
But how do we do that? The first way we do that is to lead by example. So we simply practice what we preach.
Our consistency in results with our own proven programs and products is what inspires others to get started. So what proven programs and products are we talking about? We're talking about Beachbody. Beachbody is a global leader in health and fitness, and that's who we partner with as coaches. If you haven't heard of Beachbody, maybe you've heard of P90X, Insanity, or some other amazing programs. P90X was released, there were a lot of people getting amazing results and sharing those results online. These people were also supporting and motivating along the way. The success stories were pouring in, and Beachbody started looking at their future. When CEO Carl Daikeler and President John Congdon started examining their success, they realized a huge part of that was from satisfied customers who were sharing their results and their experiences with others. This natural sharing of the programs and products and their love for Beachbody led them to develop a compensation plan where these coaches would start earning income from doing what they were already doing. That was the start of the Team Beachbody coaching opportunity. So as coaches, we use these amazing programs and products and recommend the best ones for others. We have Beachbody On Demand, which is pretty much the Netflix of fitness. Not only do you get access to our amazing fitness programs that are developed by the top fitness experts in the world, but they also have individualized meal plans for every single program. At Beachbody, we focus on nutrition just as much as fitness. Shakeology is hands down the best nutritional shake out there. We have so many other amazing nutritional supplements, and we're constantly creating new ones, including the Performance line, which is even a sponsor of the Ironman. One of our most recent programs focuses solely on nutrition and your mindset around food, and is created by a registered dietitian nutritionist. And we can't forget our deliciously addicting beach bars. So the next thing we do as coaches is we authentically share our journey. We simply share our experiences with our amazing programs and products, which inspires others to start. We share with our friends and family and on social media. And do not let that social media part scare you. We will teach you in our training all about how to share your journey. We want you to think progress, not perfection. We are not perfect as coaches. We're all just real people who have the same struggles as everyone else. But we lead by example, and we show other people how they can get it done too. We push play and we show up for ourselves. And you do not need to be at your own health and fitness goal to start helping others and sharing your journey. We're just passionate, everyday people who love helping others. And through the consistent sharing of your journey, that's going to inspire people to come to you and ask you what you've been up to and become interested in joining. And once they decide to join you, you'll simply help pick out the best program for them and their goals. Then we just support them on their journey. So how exactly do we support them online? One way is through our online private challenge groups. These are judgment-free accountability groups where we do daily check-ins, share tips, struggles, recipes, and more to help them out. As a brand new coach, you can join our groups and add your people to those groups. So why should you join our team and partner with Beachbody? Number one, as coaches, there is no creating meal plans or workout plans. They're already created by the experts. We just align people with the right ones for them. And they're proven to work, so all the work is done for you. Beachbody prides itself in delivering results. And that happens because of rigorous testing and making sure that they're constantly innovating. And I love that they have something for everyone. Number two, no inventory. They handle everything for us, the shipping, the customer service, and there are no big buy-ins as a coach and zero sales requirements for you to remain a coach and get commissions. Customers simply order through our websites that are given to us from Beachbody. Number three, they're constantly training and supporting us along our business and health and fitness journeys. They host daily trainings as well as weekly calls and even events and workshops. Number four, rewards and recognition that they give us. They have monthly rewards and recognition as well as earned vacations and leadership trips. These rewards and recognition are earned simply by helping people and helping your team to be successful. And our team's favorite reward, the trips that you can earn. It's not just for you, it's for your spouse or a guest as well. Our team had so much fun in Mexico this year, and we would love to see you on a future trip with us. This is your business that you get to build however you want. Because it's all online, it's flexible hours. You also get to decide if you want to work towards a part-time income or a full-time income. And your goals can change at any time, so don't ever discount the fact that you could make this a full-time income. Many of the full-time coaches on our team never intended to leave their full-time careers, but goals and circumstances change. When you start to reap the benefits of this amazing business, as well as get the pure satisfaction of helping other people and getting those messages of, you changed my life. It's really, really hard to not want to do this every second of your day, especially once you realize that there is no ceiling on your income potential and you get the freedom to work the hours you want, wherever you want. And as a coach in our community, you are surrounded by amazing, like-minded, and positive people, and they lift you up and push you to be your best self. Being surrounded by these people is one of the best forms of accountability in your own health and fitness goals. So if you made it this far, we know you're ready to get started on our team. First things first, remember, we're always working on ourselves first. So we'll ask you some questions that help you choose the right program for you. We'll also recommend the best nutritional products for you and your goals right now as well. Then we'll bundle those together in what we call a challenge pack for you to get the best deal. That is all you have to do to invest in building a business of your dreams. And get this, your coach sign-up fee is waived when you buy a package. Your only initial investment into this business is an investment into yourself. These are programs and products that you're going to use to better your health. And just like all of our products, the coaching opportunity itself is also zero risk. There's nothing to lose. When you sign up as a coach with a challenge pack, your coaching sign-up fee is waived. And if after 30 days you're not impressed with the challenge pack, then you can return it, no questions asked. Even if you finished a whole bag of Shakeology, we will take it back empty because we stand behind our products. After your first month, your only requirement is the $15.95 business service fee. That covers the websites that they give us to use to send our customers to order, as well as our coach online office to help us run our business. It also covers our 24/7 customer service, as well as the inventory and order fulfillment, because remember, we don't have to stock up on a bunch of inventory. Our customers just order through our website and it's sent directly to them. It also goes towards our support and trainings that are so valuable. And if you or your spouse are active military or veterans, your fee is waived per month as a thank you for serving our country. You can cancel at any time. We don't have any long-term commitments or anything like that. So the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to either continue or start your journey. And while you're doing that, you'll start our new coach training. And that's going to teach you everything you need to know as a new coach. And the last thing is that you're going to just start sharing your journey and inviting others, which you'll learn more about in our training. We truly hope that this looks like a great fit for you, and we can't wait to have you join our team. Please reach out to your coach and ask any questions you might have.
Okay, so this kind of takes us to the end of things tonight, but if you have any questions, now is your chance to type them in the chat box, or you can be brave and unmute yourself. But you know, just while I wait, if there's a couple questions that come in, I think it's, if you're sitting there kind of wondering like, gosh, is this for me? I don't know. I think if you are looking to become healthier and get into shape, start a workout routine, if you are looking for a community and accountability, it's an absolute no-brainer, because those things, that is the core of our business. And on top of that, if you're looking to create a stream of income from home, or to replace a certain income, or just to like build a full-time income, you will also have that opportunity as well. So there really is nothing to lose in this situation. Worst case, you get healthy. That's like the worst case scenario, is you get healthy and you meet some new friends. I always just say, think about what it is that you want in your future. Where do you want your life to be, and how do you want it to look in 5, 10, 15 years down the road? What kinds of things do you want? What kinds of things do you want to do? How do you want your life to feel? And is what you're doing right now going to get you there? Because when I asked myself that question, it was a hard no. There was not a chance I was going to get the life and the future that I wanted for myself and my family doing what I was doing. So I knew I needed to try something different. And here I am. I feel like, you know, we're just getting started some days at seeing like the massive potential that we all have. But I hope that answers your questions tonight that you had. I hope that you leave here feeling pretty good about whatever decision that you come to. And if you've got some like, you know, kind of like tingling in your belly and some nerves, and you're just feeling like, oh my gosh, could I actually do this? The answer is yes. Just go for it. If it's a hard, like, hell no, this is not for me, then that's totally okay. But if there's anything other than that feeling, then it means you need to try this. You need to get started. You need to get into our community. You need to start working on yourself and see where that takes you. So it looks like there are no questions, so we can just wrap it up now. But thank you so much, you guys, for taking a little chunk of your evening and spending it with us. And the person who invited you to tonight's webinar will likely be in touch either tonight or tomorrow, or you can contact them if you have some questions. And I am so excited to see who is going to be joining our team next. All right, see you guys.